It's finally here. The game. It's the biggest rivalry in all of sports, and over the past 13 years, the game has become lopsided in favor of Ohio State. The Buckeyes are 12-1 in their last 13 tries, look to capture yet another pair of gold pants with a win against Michigan. These two teams meet for the 113th time, the last time Ohio State fell to Michigan in Ann Arbor back in 2011. Starting in the second, John O'Korn running some play action. The tight end Sean McCoon is there. Michigan jumps out to a 14-0 lead. Wolverines swinging early, but the Buckeyes swing right back. JT Barrett showing us exactly why he's a dual threat quarterback, using a little pump fake to create some space, and now he's just going to take it in himself. Ohio State down by 7. Later in the second, Barrett faking the handoff, using his arm to find Marcus Ball. It's all tied up at the big house, 14 apiece. Michigan takes the lead in the third. Cron Higdon up the middle, but the Buckeyes block the extra point, so they only trail by 6. Buckeyes gaining some momentum, but here's a big blow. JT Barrett's knee goes out. Now, before the game, during warm-ups, he was hit with a camera that popped his knee out, and unfortunately his knee came back out late in the game as you see him walking into the tunnel. So in comes redshirt freshman Dwayne Haskins, and boy did he look comfortable, taking a page out of Barrett's book right here. A slower version but still effective, running toward the far sideline and diving for the pylon. He's marked short, but the 21-yard gain sets up J.K. Dobbins. Ohio State takes their first lead of the game, 21-20. Late in the fourth now, Michigan with a chance to march down the field and win, but O'Korn throws this one to the complete opposite team. Not sure what he was looking at, but I'll tell you this, Jordan Fuller will get his address and send him an early Christmas card. Ensuing drive, Ohio State locks it up. Mike Weber with an excellent read to bounce back, houses this one from 25 yards out. Ohio State captures their 6th straight win over Michigan, 31-20. JT Barrett becomes the only starting quarterback in Ohio State history to go 4-0 against the Wolverines. And a big part of that was thanks to those guys right there.
I'm just so upset with myself. There was a non-football injury. Too many damn people on the sideline. And a guy with a camera hit him in the knee. I'm gonna find out who. And think about that. So I'm so angry right now. I gotta move on. But Dwayne came in and hit that third and long pass to Austin Mack, and then had a great couple crossing routes. Handled the ball very well. But our offensive line and tailbacks, I thought, really did a good job rushing yardage against that defense, which one of the top defenses in America. Yeah, we ran for 226 yards, and that's a hell of a day against that defense.
And in Division II, Finley's season comes to an end. The Oilers trailed by 5 with less than 6 minutes to go in the game, but an 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown and a pick-6 by Assumption cemented the game. Oilers fall 45-26. On the college hardwood, Bluffton looks to stay perfect at home against Kalamazoo. We jump to the second quarter. Brianna Graham pulls up on the baseline, and it's good, 38-24 Bluffton. Later, Graham dishing this time to Aaron Sherman on the wing for 3. The lead stays at 14. We go to the third quarter. Beavers in transition. Abigail O'Donnell feeds TJ Mills. The bucket falls. Then we have Graham again getting the ball out to O'Donnell, firing from long range. The 3 makes it 51-35 Bluffton. Not long after, Casey Rao working the post. The Allen East grad gets the hook to roll home. Rao going 11 of 16 for 25 points. Bluffton cruises 86-70. As we move into the pros, another rivalry that has been a little lopsided, the Battle of Ohio. Back in October, both teams were looking for their first win of the season, and it was the Bengals who walked away as victors with a 31-7 win. With that win, the Bengals set the longest winning streak in the Battle of Ohio at 6 straight wins, and surprisingly enough, the Cincinnati Cats are still in contention for a playoff spot with their 4-6 record. The focus for this team, not the rivalry at hand, but finding that winning consistency.
It's kind of crazy, you know, especially, you know, nobody really haven't took off in our division, so it's funny to me when I look at it and I see we still in it. And at the end of the day, man, it's all about gelling at the right time.
If we can keep putting a string of these together, we'll put ourselves in a position where we'll have a chance. And so that's what you play for. You want to get to the playoffs, and that's our goal.
As for the Browns, well, simply said, they'd be happy with a win. Cleveland has started the season 0-10 and are looking to beat their rivals for their very first W. This will be the second time rookie quarterback DeShone Kizer has played in the Battle of Ohio, and he hopes that his experience in their first outing will help him come Sunday.
I've grown a lot since then, and look forward to making the corrections from that game, understanding what they've done since that game, and properly, preparing myself for that game plan now.
We have to make our plays down the stretch. I think that's going to enable us to win a football game. Throughout the course of the season, we played good for stretches. We played good for the majority of the game and felt like we've outplayed our opponents, but they've been the ones to make the plays down the stretch. So that's something I think we have to do better to be able to get a win. It's been a long time since we've won, so I think it'd be special for Hugh, it'd be special for all of us. It's a division opponent, so let's just do everything we can throughout the course of this week to prepare to try to come out on the other side on Sunday.
So yeah, we will see who wins that game tomorrow. I'll have the highlights and reactions after.
All right, thanks, John. We'll be right back.